Have you ever dreamt of holding your published book but need help knowing where to start? In the next 15 minutes, I'll take you from dreaming to doing, step by step. Stick around. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Monique, an indie publisher, author, and all-around book enthusiast. Today we're unlocking the secrets of self-publishing. Whether you've got a hidden manuscript collecting digital cobwebs or a brilliant book idea nagging in your brain, this step-by-step guide is your roadmap out of the self-publishing labyrinth that will turn your dream into a reality. Now, you've poured your heart and soul into this manuscript. You've rewritten and edited, and you think it's perfect. But trust me, this is not the stage to cut corners. Start with self-editing. Go through multiple drafts to refine your content. Once you've done that, you might be tempted to think, hey, this looks pretty good. Do I really need an editor? The answer is yes, and here's why. Professional editors have the expertise. They know what works and what doesn't in your genre, and they can pinpoint the strengths and weaknesses in your manuscript that you might be too close to see. Next, being objective is crucial. An editor doesn't need to have the emotional attachment to the manuscript as you do, which means they can make the hard but necessary decisions about what needs to be cut, edited, or rewritten. The attention to detail a professional editor offers is invaluable. We're talking syntax, grammar, punctuation, things that can make or break the readability of your book. And lastly, editors are well versed in the industry standards. They can help prepare your manuscript professionally, increasing its chances of being taken seriously by readers and reviewers alike. So budget for an editor. Skimping out on this step can make all your hard work go unnoticed, or worse, criticized for easily avoidable mistakes. Your book is a product that represents you. Make it the best it can be. Okay, so your manuscript is polished to perfection and you feel like a proud parent. But hold your horses. Before you rush to the publish button, we must discuss ISBNs and copyright. First, what is an ISBN? ISBN stands for International Standard Book Number, and it's like the Social Security number for your book. Each format of your book, whether it's hardcover, paperback, or ebook, needs its own ISBN. Now, why is this so important? Well, without an ISBN, your book doesn't exist in the retail world. Bookstores, libraries, and even some online platforms will only carry your book with it. It also helps with tracking sales and inventory. You can purchase an ISBN from an official ISBN agency like Bowker's in the US. Now let's move on to copyright. Copyrighting your work ensures that you have the exclusive rights to your book. It protects you against unauthorized reproduction or sales of your content. While copyright is automatically granted when you create your book, registering your copyright makes it easier to fight back if someone tries to plagiarize your work. In the US, for example, you can register your copyright online through the US Copyright Office. It's a straightforward process, but crucial to protecting your intellectual property. Take the time to secure an ISBN for every format of your book and register your copyright. These may seem tedious, but they are essential in legitimizing and protecting your work against misuse. Okay, you've got your polished manuscript, your ISBN is sorted, and your work is copyrighted. So what's next? Book cover design. Remember to take this step. Your cover is essentially the face of your book. Think about it. What catches your eye when scrolling through an online bookstore or walking through a physical one? The cover. A well-designed cover grabs attention and gives potential readers an idea of what your book is about. Suppose you're like me and can't even draw a perfect circle. In that case, consider hiring a professional designer. They can bring your vision to life while also adhering to industry standards. A professional designer knows the ins and outs of what makes a cover sellable. They've learned how to balance text and imagery, use color psychology, and most importantly, create a cover that aligns with the genre's expectation. Trust me, a romance novel and a tech thriller will have very different design needs. But if you're convinced you want to go the DIY route, that's okay, but do your research. Several software options like Adobe InDesign or even Canva can help, but make sure you study successful covers in your genre for inspiration. Getting feedbacks from friends, families, or even your social media audience is a good idea if you're going DIY. Sometimes a fresh pair of eyes can catch mistakes or offer suggestions you still need to consider. Whether you hire a pro or go DIY, remember that your book cover is an investment. It's an integral part of your book's marketing and could be why someone picks up your book or scrolls past it. You've got your manuscript, ISBN, copyright, and killer cover. You're probably eager to get your book into readers' hands. Now, let's get into choosing a publishing platform. Everyone knows the big name is Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP. It's user-friendly, offers decent royalties, and gives you access to Amazon's colossal customer base. But it's not the only game in town. Ingram Spark is another platform. While they've removed their setup costs, it also offers more extensive distribution channels. These channels include brick-and-mortar bookstores, which KDP doesn't specialize in. KDP might be easier to use, but may limit you mainly to Amazon. Ingram Spark offers a broader distribution, but comes with its own set of challenges. But wait, there's more. Other platforms like BookBaby, Lulu, and even options for specialized markets like Drafted Digital for digital distribution exists. The key here is to do your research. Compare the royalties, distribution channels, and additional services like marketing and formatting. Create a spreadsheet to compare different platforms. Look at initial costs, royalty rates, distribution options, and customer reviews. The better informed you are, the more likely you are to choose a platform that suits your needs. To sum it up, don't rush your choice of a publishing platform. Each has advantages and disadvantages, and your decision can significantly impact your book's reach and profitability. Take the time to research and make an informed choice. You've got your polished manuscript, ISBN, copyright, an eye-catching cover, and even chose your publishing platform. You're all set, right? Not so fast. But before we get there, if you found this video helpful and you are excited about taking the next steps into your self-publishing journey, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. This way, you'll get all my future content designed to help you succeed as an author. Ready for the final step? Let's get going. All right, we've covered a ton of ground so far, and we're about to dive into our final step, pre-marketing and crafting a launch plan. First off, why is pre-marketing important? No matter how amazing your book is, it will only sell if people know it exists. Pre-marketing is about generating buzz before your book hits the virtual or physical shelves. Social media is your friend here. Start teasing the book on all your platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. Share snippets, cover reveals, and even behind the scenes looks into your writing process. Get people excited. Don't underestimate the power of newsletters. If you have an email list, start sending out regular updates. Build anticipation by offering your subscribers exclusive content or even early bird discounts. But don't think a few random posts on social media or a surprise, my book is out email will cut it. A successful book launch requires a structured, well thought out plan, and here's what that entails. First, what do you hope to achieve with this launch? Are you aiming for a specific number of sales in the first month, or do you want to get featured on a specific blog, podcast, or traditional media? Setting these particular goals not only gives you something to aim for, but also helps you evaluate the effectiveness of your launch. Considering our digital age, a virtual launch party can be an excellent way to engage your audience without geographic limitations. But planning a virtual event is more complex than just going live on Instagram. What platforms will you use? Will there be a guest speaker? Will you give away free copies of your book or other incentives? Map out the details well in advance. If you're serious about making some noise, you'll want to send out press releases. But wait, you just can't send them into the void. Create a media list of journalists, bloggers, and other media professionals interested in your book. Craft a compelling press release tailored to your audience and send it out before your launch date. Positive reviews from bloggers and influencers can give your book the initial momentum it needs. But again, you need to do more than spam people asking for reviews. Please do your research. Find influencers whose audience align with your book's target market and reach out to them professionally. Consider offering them a free copy of your book for an honest review. Plan out all these activities and start early. A successful launch can massively impact your book's long-term success, so make sure to do the preparation. Start at least 3 months before your planned launch date. A book success doesn't just rely on writing. It's a total of well-executed steps from manuscript preparation to a killer launch plan. Trust me, the process may seem overwhelming, maybe even daunting, but remember, the best things in life doesn't come easy. Your book is your creation, your baby, and like raising a child, it takes careful planning, dedication, and much love. If you're feeling overwhelmed, that's okay. Take things one step at a time. Go back and rewatch sections of this video that pertains to the stage you're at. Conduct additional research. Feel free to reach out for support, whether that's from professional services or writers groups online. With hard work and dedication, I promise you that the moment you finally hold your published book in your hands will be so sweet and rewarding. And hey, you will have joined the ranks of published authors, a dream that so many aspire to, but only a dedicated few achieve. So get out there and make your dream a reality. You have the steps, you have the knowledge. Now all you need to do is take action. Remember, the journey of 1,000 pages begins with one single word. So keep writing, keep dreaming, and I'll see you in the next video.